Everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 the show, and here we go with some more Lou Gehrig Road to the Show coming your way. So these next few days I really won't be posting that much at all. I have my midterm, I guess, so to speak, for this class that I'm taking. So I'm working on a certification called CCENT right now, which is Certified Cisco Entry-Level Technician. Basically, it's me learning about how to configure routers and switches and stuff like that for businesses, how to apply security to routers and switches, you know, how NAT works. So, I mean, that was kind of cool because, you know, like playing Xbox and stuff, it was always like, you know, you need to change your NAT settings, and I had no idea what it was, and now I know exactly what NAT and everything like that is. So, basically, in case you guys wanted to know. So IPv4, there's a certain amount of IP addresses that are available. Well, we've ran out. And so what network address translation does is on your routers and everything, there are a lot of, you know, any device that you connect to your router has a private IP address, all right? So it's not like a public one, but you have one IP address like for your home or something, no matter how many devices you have connected to it. So basically what network address translation is it takes all the private IP addresses that are assigned dynamically to all the devices in your home, and then they all share one IP address. So there's like one that's called NAT overlapping, or overloading, sorry. One of the questions I had was overlapping, but that's not the case. It's overloading, where like you have an individual port that's tied into the data session that you have on like your computer, and then it goes ahead and it gives the IP address for your home, and then your router recognizes what port it came from, so it knows what device to send it to. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, just basically there's NAT overloading in a nutshell. But I mean, there's other things that I had to learn too, like how to, or like the different commands and stuff like that for a command line interface for the routers. And stuff. So the CCENT certification that I'm getting allows me to go ahead and do the next part here, which is the CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate. So that's where I got kind of go more deeper into like these routing protocols, like open shortest path first, and you know, RIP and all these other ones, EIGRP. So as I'm learning more about those protocols, I mean, I need to get my CCENT first before I can go to CCNA. So the CCENT certification, I have to finish up taking a whole bunch of tests, like practice tests, to actually take the actual final exam. So these next few days, I'm not going to be able to study, or I mean, I'm not going to be able to play games because I will be studying, taking these tests, stuff like that. So it's not necessarily going to be a matter of being busy or anything like that. It's just I've got to focus on studying these next few months, because I think this week, Ichiro, base running's not been good this game. Because, yeah, I mean, I expect to be taking the vendor exam this week, and then I'll let you guys know. And then right after I take the exam, yeah, I'm going right into CCNA. So I really don't get that much of a break. And I'm still waiting to hear back from Arizona State about whether or not I'll be accepted. So, Lou Gehrig breaking for second. Ooh. Reyes not able to grab that one. That was just way off. So, free bag. I don't know. I mean, if that one would have been right on the mark, I still think that Lou Gehrig would have had a pretty tough time getting the second. All right, bottom of the third, Toronto up 2-0. Runner on second. And we'll get an out right there. So a little fielding play to kind of go ahead and break things up. And we're going back up to the plate. So you guys probably remember that first hit. Well, I kind of stretched that out a little bit too far. Though, granted, I mean, I went back and I took a look at it. I'm like, you know, that is kind of ridiculous to think that it would just be right there for somebody to be able to pick up. But anyway, 2 for 2 today for Lou Gehrig. 3-3, so we've tied it up here in the 5th inning. Got to get on base here. Oh, man, I'm so lucky that that one was foul. I hate it when I go ahead and I do that. So a lot of energy has been expended here in this game by all the pitchers. That's good. Now, doing a lot better, being able to watch, or doing a lot better at watching pitches. I don't want to be swinging at filth, which I still do now from time to time, but that one's going to roll into right field as well. So, 3 at-bats for Lou Gehrig, 3 hits. All of them have been singles, though granted that first one, like I said, was pretty bad. So after that base hit, we see that J.A. Happ now coming to the mound here. So, I don't know, I always feel pretty gratified and feel like I've done my job if the computer has to go ahead and go to the bullpen after Lou Gehrig comes up. So, all right. I'm going to go for second right here. Now, I'm trying to see, well, I'm actually over 50 stolen bases here in the season with Lou Gehrig. So I've been spending a lot on speed because that's just the style of baseball I love to play, but still don't have enough speed. I was out right there. Really frustrating when I go to steal a base and then I feel the vibration of the controller letting me know that I've been tagged. Not cool. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. So, the biggest frustration of this series has been pitching. And I didn't get a chance to be able to show it here, but we walked those 3 runners home. Bases were loaded. All right, and then it was base on balls, base on balls, base on balls. 3 runs in a row were walked home. So, oh, big, huge hit into the gap. Yeah, that's enough. All right, so at least I get to help the team out here with the home run. It keeps what I've been doing here alive with the amount of hits that I've been getting. So I'll get a chance to circle the pillows, get a run for the Yankees. Every little bit helps, but we're still going to be down by a couple runs here too. Well, good every time to be able to get a home run, that's for sure. All right. Still 7-5. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Potential double play opportunity. Hit right to Lou Gehrig. The throw over to second, and this is ridiculous. I mean, it's hit to me, and there's never a chance for me to go ahead and really throw a double play. So I'm excited to do the Jackie Robinson series because I'm going to be part of actually quite a lot of double plays. You know, if we see like a 6-4-3 opportunity, that'll be cool to be a part of. All right, just going to step on the bag here. That's all we need to do. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. And I'm actually going to be fielding a lot of stuff that's not hit directly at me, which feels like is the case that happens a lot with Lou Gehrig. So, you know, I'll get an occasional pop-up like I had at the beginning of the game, a ground ball that goes right to me. But a lot of the times, it's just a matter of me standing on the bag waiting for somebody to throw it on over. Ooh, game's tied at 8. We've got a runner on second, too. I think it's Ichiro. Now, a new pitcher here for me to have faced. And this is the biggest challenge for me when it comes to hitting in the game. And that is going from somebody who has, you know, an average type of speed to somebody who's a lot slower because I'm not used to sitting and just waiting. Now, I have gotten a lot better because in some of the 30 wins with 30 teams that I've been playing, you know, I've gotten back into my timing actually a lot more with some of these pitchers who are a little bit slower, but I still don't have it all the way down. So, I don't know. We could go ahead and get the lead right now. It was way early on that one. Well, not way early. It was just early. Okay, 1-2 count. Ah, the slider got me again. The slider and the changeup, man, those are really, really tough for me to hit. That is my weakness. All right, so see how the game ends up. All right, a walk, a walk, a walk, base hit. Yep, this is an average day. We're like 3rd overall in offense, but we're dead last when it comes to pitching. Dead last. And, I mean, it's stuff like this that, you know, definitely played a role in our loss. Just the fact that we don't have that great of pitching. So, that's okay. I mean, I did my part. Granted, base running was not the best for me. So, anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate this. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.